Hello everyone, welcome to Business Notice. Today we have with us David Gogoi, who is the founder of Zerund. Welcome to our show. So, as you were already associated with the infrastructure industry, so what do you have to say about the infrastructure industry of whole Northeast?
Okay. First of all, thanks to Business Notice for asking me the question. So I think specifically about the northeastern region. So we're still in a very nascent stage as far as infrastructure of this region of the country is concerned. So there are a lot of things yet to be done. But I think, first of all, the blueprints that were supposed to be created for the growth of the infrastructure has not been there, which is evident with a lot of problems in the infrastructure that we see with our bare eyes every day. So I think there has to be there's still some time because we know that we have not started as far as the country's GDP is concerned, or as far as the country's growth in terms of infrastructure is concerned. We're still very lagging behind. This part of the country is very lagging behind. So I think there are a lot of still opportunities. I mean, if we see from the macro trends, there are a lot of opportunities. I think it's important that the shareholders, all the stakeholders who are important from the government point of view, from the consultants, from even even barely the citizens. I think it is important that everyone understands their own part. I think they're very small things where even the citizens should be taking all these things in their jurisdiction or in their care. So I think all those things are important, and I think but the good thing is that there are a lot of developments happening. So in as far as road infrastructure is concerned, programs like SARDP, HADP, which are for the growth of this, specifically this region of the country. So I think the road widening and as far as the connectivity is concerned, so those things are growing. But if we want to grow more, if we see this part of the country as a growth engine for the whole country, then I think there are some macro or the larger economical things that one has to be practicing. So one thing that immediately comes to mind is the success model of China's Belt and Road Initiative. So we being very close to the ASEAN countries, so I think this part of the country has a lot of opportunities in terms of the resources and also in terms of the other things, so that we can be a growth engine to the other Asian countries. So I think for that, a lot of investments has to be there. I mean, we should be talking in terms of billions. I mean, if we want to see this part grow in terms of infrastructure, then I think we should be talking in billions. So I think that is what is required, and for that again I would say it goes to the basics. So goes to the basics in terms of having a very good next 10-year, 15-year plan for the same. So I think and implementing those things regardless of geopolitical things or geopolitical challenges. I think regardless we should stick to that 10-year, 15-year, whatever program that we have.
So, one more question. What do you think how government is working in terms of financial support for this industry?
Yeah. So I think government is so far doing well. I mean, see, as far as the infrastructure is concerned, as I already mentioned, so various programs like the SARDP, HADP, so all those things are coming up, which are putting in thousands and thousands of crores to develop the specifically the road infrastructure. So that is important. I mean, as we know that connectivity is by far the most important thing for any region to grow. So connectivity, as from that concern, is there. So but I think along with connectivity and all, so government should also focus a lot on industrial growth. I mean, we know that a lot of schemes are coming. Immediately that comes to my mind is a scheme called Unnati scheme, which is for the development of the industries in this part of the country. So I think those schemes are important, and I think along with that, we always talk about EODB, which is the ease of doing business. So I mean, me being an entrepreneur, a businessman, would always say that regardless of all the subsidies and everything, we always want very good EODB. We want ease of doing business. So there has been a lot of talks about how to develop EODB. So I think government also knows fair deal about what are the challenges there, what are the solutions that the government has to be also be putting in. So I think it is important that they take those steps immediately, and I think that is how the investments. And again, as this correlating to my other set of the question, the first question that you had. So I think not the industries from this region. It is not only the industries from this region or other part of the country. We are only this set of people cannot grow this region. I mean, we need foreign direct investments. That is where the ASEAN connection really is important. That is where again my answer to the first question becomes very important. So that the connectivity to the ASEAN countries is very important, and so that again investing billions. I mean, we should talk about billions. That is how we can see we can see impactful scale in that. So those are the things.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, viewers. That's all for today. Keep watching Business Noticed.